Go.
Go. Okay, it's on now. Good morning. This is Physics 1114 or Physics 2115, depending on your enrollment option.
How did we know which option?
If you are an engineering student, if you're going to engineering school, transferring out of East Central, then you need the 2115, the calculus part.
I don't want to take it with any engineering students. They're too smart. My grade will be horrible.
Well, their grade is dependent on 20% of the engineering class, which is really, really hard. So you'll probably come out better than they will anyway.
Okay. As long as I make an A without doing any work.
What do we call you?
This is Dr. Karen Williams. My office is on the other side of this.
You mean you're
this
not
wall?
Dr. Thompson?
No. Yeah, we do get confused. That's good. First, I'd like you to introduce yourselves. And this class is physics. Most people don't like physics, but physics is in everyday life. Every single day you use something that applies to physics.
No.
Even botany has physics elements in it. And many of you are...
I'm pretty sure it's not in my class either.
I know it's in your class because we teach a medical physics class that envelops your class, medical terminology. So physics is in nearly every one of your topics. Many of you are pre-med, many of you are pre-dentistry, many of you are pre-physical therapy, pre-dental, and you have to take these MCATs and DATs and optometry tests and all these standardized tests. So what my job is to allow you to pass those tests. So let's go. I'll usually start by going around the room and you tell me what your major is and what you want to do with that major, because that major is not necessarily what you intend to do for your life. So I'm going to start the young man in black on the front row, please.
I'm going to be a performing artist.
Well, did you know that you could take physical science instead of physics 1? Oh no.
See ya.
So we do have many students. Well, there is an easier option. Many students that have taken physics in high school do like to take physics when they come to college. But if you haven't done really, really well in algebra and already had algebra, if you have not had algebra for the physics part, if you have not had the calculus for the engineering part, you need to go contact your advisor, because those are the tools for the class. Just like these motorcycles that are out here, if you're going to work on those, they need tools. And the tool for passing this class is having college algebra, and the tool for passing the engineering part is having calculus 1. So if you don't have those tools, you're... Yes, sir?
Ooh, can we take them concurrently?
No.
Can't you teach me the algebra while you're teaching me the physics?
I tried to, yes.
But you have earlier in the day than this class. So.
But you have to have everything in the algebra class before you come here.
But that's what I'm saying. Can you teach me?
I cannot kick you out. The East Central won't let me kick you out of the class, but it is a prerequisite. And I can tell you that 6 students last semester tried what you're trying, and they didn't succeed. So I think you're going to be a whole year ahead, a year behind if you do this.
I took it, but I didn't pass it. I was supposed to stay in this class.
I took it in high school and didn't pass.
Excuse me,
What
I'm
grades
pre-med,
pass?
I need this class, I need an A. Can we move on?
So how many of you are pre-med, pre-physical therapy? And y'all need a good grade, right?
A.
You need a good grade. Now you're going to work in groups in this class. So this part of this assignment of introducing yourselves is also going to help you pick who you want to work in your group with.
May I work in a group of 1?
No, ma'am.
But I need an A.
I want to work in a group where they're smart
Well-
and have you pass the class.
So next,
Next what?
Miss Flowers. There. What is it? Miss Flowers. Ramona. And what's your major? What do you want to do with your life? Let's say that, Gretchen.
I want to design video games.
That's good. There's lots of physics in designing video
I like
games.
playing video games, so I just want to design video games. I want to be actually a video game tester.
Video games employs a lot of physics. 'Cause, even in cartoon, the simplest cartoon ones, they drop something. There has to actually be gravitational calculations on how long it takes the object to fall and so on. So that's really good.
My name is Jean, and I'm going into aviation, and I've heard this was an easy class. That's why I took it.
Very important for aviation. You need to, if the instruments fail, you have to be able to read the pressure sensors and things on the plane to determine your altitude. So it's a very good class to take.
Colleen, pre-med.
Pre-med?
And I really don't want to be in a group.
Well,
I need to be in a smart group.
can you be
Or in a very smart group, but
I-
I really need an A in this class. And
the reason that you really need a group is you're going to be working problems. And for your pre-med, you're going to have to pass the MCAT. And you're going to be working problems. And many times, your best buddy will also be working problems, in Shawnee perhaps. And if you're buddies, she can say, oh, well, you forgot your factor of 2. And your hours of struggle are gone. So your buddies will help you through this. Sometimes you make the very simplest mistakes.
hey, you on the front row, I'll be in your group, and we'll just text, and I'll take half, and you take half, and we'll never talk to each other. Could I see your transcript for 1 year grade?
Now, many times this class isn't indicative. Many people that are biology majors can, do really good in some classes and really bad in other classes. So, it's not, always the transcript that makes the grade either. So, sir, what do you want to do?
I want to be an engineer, but I have to take this class because I really don't like math or science.
It may be, we have had one student that he came back as a non-traditional student, and he came in with an 8 ACT, and he said he wasn't very good in math, and this kid graduated with a physics degree. He decided to go on with engineering later and get a master's, but he ended up the top score on our exit exam. So
How do you do it?
he learned it, and he learned to like it. So so you may find out you like this class. Yes.
It says we need a remote control thing, but my financial aid's not here yet, and so.
Well, we have them purchased. There was a Native American grant, Native Voices, and we have them purchased. So you don't need to buy them for this class. You just need to remember which number you are and pick up the same number every day. So you're good to go there.
On exercise science, are you not Jeff Williams?
Now, I usually have about 10% exercise science majors because you need to know to pass some of the kinesiology and to do some of the rehab on people. You need to know about how to apply ultrasound and things like that. So, and I do teach an ultrasound class that you may want to take later. So that's very good. And Blue?
I'm George. I'm pre-med.
You're pre-med. And
I'm Christina, I'm a senior, I'm undecided.
it's better to figure out what you want to do while you're in school before you've tasted money. So that's very good. Maybe you'll like physics.
I'm Jamie, and I just want to arrest people. I want to be a cop. I just want to arrest somebody.
Well, you've come to the right school because they have that program here. So. And there's a very good instructor, Dr. Jamie Burns, that same first name that you might actually have as an instructor.
All right.
In black in the back there.
I'm Steve, and I just want to get along.
Just get along. This might not be the class for you. Yes, ma'am.
I'm not fond of sharing. Could you tell us where the syllabus is so some of us could be looking at it while...
The syllabus, I usually have not passed it out yet. I have it here. I'll pass it out in a moment. I don't want you reading while we're introducing so that you can know people. And it's online. It's on Blackboard. And in fact, I'm going to give you a syllabus quiz. I grew up in a family that never played cards. And I play with friends here, and we come to their house, and they always want to play cards. And they teach me the rules as I go along, so I never win. I'm like, well, you didn't tell me I could do that. I could grab that card, and they go, well, now you know. So this syllabus quiz is, I want you to go home. It's extra credit, so it's optional, but this will teach you the rules of the game. Do you want to start this class like I start playing cards? No. So, this syllabus quiz will make you go